What's up everybody, Chris Evans here. Now today I'm going to be doing my reactions to the PS5 reveal. I know it's a little bit late, but you know what? Hey, better late than ever. It took me forever to figure out how to do this setup and how to talk to you guys like this, how to watch the videos and also do the screen capture thing. You all know I'm not tech savvy, I'm not PC savvy or anything like that, but you know what? I got it all figured out. Been teaching myself since day one on this channel, so yeah, without any further ado, let's get on into it. Alright, so we're gonna start off with watching the PS5 reveal. Now mind you, I've already seen all this. I saw it the day that they released all this footage. Like I said, I just wanted to go over with you guys and just kind of give you my reactions to what I was thinking when I first saw this. So I thought this was cool, all the balls moving, and kind of looks like it's alive and stuff, because I know a lot of YouTubers were giving the PS5 a lot of flack and being like, oh, you know what, I think it came too early, the new generation came too early, the graphics look the same as PS4, there's nothing different. Look, I get that, okay? Now mind you, if you just saw the Unreal Engine and how many triangles and how detailed they can actually be in a video game, this is dope right here. The marketing team for this is freaking dope, man. Look at that. It looks beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. It's sleek. It's smooth. That's something you're gonna put in your living room and it's just gonna stand out. You know, I have about like 9 different consoles in my setup in my living room. And people always like, you know, are amazed. They look at all the generations. I have all consoles since the Nintendo on up, you know, to today's generation. And that right there, that's something that's gonna stick out and be a conversation starter when I have like my non-gamer friends over, or even my gamer friends. They're gonna come over and they're gonna see that thing, man. That thing's just gonna stand out in my setup and it's gonna look awesome, man. I already know it. But again, the thing with the PS5, and I see a lot of YouTubers, you know, once again what I was talking about YouTubers being like, oh well, it's not as better graphics as the PS4. Again, if you saw that Unreal Engine tech demo, you tell me what PS4 game looks that freaking great, like gameplay, and has that many triangles on the screen at once, and how much stuff they can load in at once. It's unmatched. You don't have a console that can do that right now. But as far as the graphical leap, you're not gonna see a huge graphical leap like you did with like PS2 to PS3 or something like that, or PS3 to PS4. Reason being is you're not gonna get better than 4K right now. I know there's 8K, but honestly there's no content really for 8K to even justify buying an 8K TV right now. 4K has recently, within the past couple years, become affordable, and I think, you know, yes, the PS4 Pros couldn't even do 4K. It still can't. I could be wrong, but I don't think not even the PS5 will be capable of doing native 4K, but I know it'll be coming close to it. I know the Xbox Series X, is gonna be 4K capable, but the thing with this generation, I'm talking about the PS5, and I guess like the Xbox, but the Xbox went the graphics route. They went the route where they just want 4K. PS5, however, where I think this is going to be a leap is the console itself, not graphics, okay? So if you're focused on graphics and stuff, you're the reason why devs would rather be putting their games out in 4K rather than like having a smooth 60 frames per second. You know what I mean? So if you're one of those people hooked on graphics, hey, sorry for you. You're probably going to be disappointed. But you know what? I also still think the games are going to look way better. You know, you're looking at it from YouTube rather than what's on the PS5. So this generation, I think, is going to be focused on the console and what you're going to get out of that console. And these blocks right here, you know, I'd say these blocks kind of like tell you what the PS5 is. It's going to feel alive, okay? This controller with the haptic feedback, it's going to feel alive. It's going to liven that immersion, that gameplay immersion. You know, it's going to feel different. It's going to immerse you more into the game. That's where I think this console is focused on, man. You're going to have quick loading times. You're going to have more detailed graphics. You know, game developers are going to be able to put a lot more into their games than they ever have before. And I think that's where the difference you're going to see. It's not in the graphics. I think it's in the gameplay. And I think, and you know what, I have a PS4 Pro, and man, when I play like Days Gone or something, man, that thing is like, that thing's about to launch off into space, okay? So I think upgrading the console, I think these consoles are going to be able to handle games like that a lot better too. So I think that's why the upgrade is very much needed now. I think developers are really pushing that PS4 Pro to the point where, man, that thing is about to fly off into space. That's my thoughts on the PS5. And then they got the digital version. They got a disc version and a digital one. Which one will I be buying? The disc one, of course, man. You're gonna buy the digital version? Get out of my face right now. I don't care if it is cheaper, man. If you supporting digital, can't be friends, bro. No, I like disc versions because I like to own the game. I like to actually have the game and be able to play the game. If you buy the digital version, you don't really like own it, man. You can't trade it with your friends. You can't let your friends borrow it. Just like the Wii Shop or the PS3, you know, when you log onto there, man, if you didn't have those games on a hard drive or something, they're gone. You know, digital, they're gone. You won't be able to play it. When you got the disc version of a game, you can play it whenever you want. 10, 20, 15 years from now, you'll still be able to play that game. So, you know, the future is digital. I don't like it. That's my stance on that. I very much would much rather have the disc version myself. But yeah, I think it looks great. You know, I seen the memes. I seen it okay. I seen the PS2 Trapper Keeper. I've seen the cat. I've seen the wireless router. Y'all got jokes. But honestly, I think I might, you know, mod my PS5 to look like the cat. I actually kind of like that. Put a little tail on it, some cat eyes and stuff. Nice. So now that you guys got my thoughts on the PS5 and the new generation coming up, I'm going to tell you guys what my favorite games that I'm looking forward to for the PS5 launch. And the first one is Spider-Man Miles Morales. So here you go. It's another Insomniac Games. Look at that. Look at how dope that looks.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up. Your dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn.
That looks so dope.
Be a hero, Miles.
Okay, let's do this.
So yeah, I'm really stoked about this game. This looks really dope. Looks like a lot of fun. Now there's some controversy though about if it is a full game, you know, like the Spider-Man game for the PS4. A lot of people are saying it's kind of like a side story. Kind of like how Uncharted Lost Legacy was kind of like a side story to Uncharted 4. It's a shorter game, but a AAA game. That's what a lot of people are saying that the Spider-Man Miles Morales game is, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. But either way, I liked Uncharted Lost Legacy, so I wouldn't mind a short spin-off game. So next up, we got Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Again, by Insomniac Games. Insomniac, always killing it, man. Always killing it with the great games. Love the Ratchet and Clank games. I think I platinumed the last one. I was having an aneurysm trying to platinum it. The one trophy I was having a really hard time with was the racing trophy, but after like 1,000 tries, finally got it. So
it appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to
right, the ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
I have it in my sights.
They have found us, Ratchet.
Look at that. What is that?
How do I steer this thing?
Ask nicely.
Slow down, please. That's not listening.
Dude, those graphics look awesome.
The dimensions are weakening considerably.
How bad is it?
I don't know, man. This looks a lot better than PS4, but maybe it's because it's the trailer. I don't know.
Where are we?
I think that's gameplay. That kind of looks like how the gameplay's going.
To the depths with you. How many arms you got, beast? We've been boarded. Get off me, ship.
See, like that looks like gameplay. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that looks better than PS4 graphics to me.
Ratchet. We are too late. Ratchet?
Who?
See, like, who is that? Is that like a female because it's like alternate dimensions? Is that like Ratchet but the female version, or is that just a different character? I don't know, but they got my attention and I'm stoked and I want to see it. So next up, the next game I'm very excited about is Stray. I'm very curious about this game. I have no idea what it's about. It looks like this world has been taken over by robots. Cats are like delivering stuff and helping the robots out. I don't know. But if you listen to the robots, the way they sound, they kind of like meow and stuff too. So I don't know. It's different. Look at how cute. It's cute little meow. I'm a crazy cat guy. Maybe that's why I'm excited about this game. But man, look at that. Look at the cat moves like realistically, the way it like bobbed its head. So like, what is it? It's like a carrier cat? Does it like deliver stuff? See, the robots kind of sound like they're meowing when they talk to each other. The one thing I'm really hoping about this game is if you can custom. Oh, look at how cute. Oh. That part just gets me. The one thing I really hope about that game, I hope that you can like customize your own cat, because then I would make it look like my cat, like Mimo. So devs, if you're listening and it's not an option yet, please let us be able to customize our own cats. All right, so next game up on my list that I am excited to play is Pragmata. I have no clue what this game could possibly be about. But it grabbed my attention because look at that. Look at that helmet. Look at that. Look at that helmet. That has Dead Space vibes written all over it. And that's got me thinking, man. That's got me like, the creators of Dead Space make this? Is it gonna be a space survival horror again? If it is, man, or if it is another Dead Space game, no, it can't be a Dead Space game. It's Pragmata. What am I even talking about, man? My emotions are just getting the best of me. Look at that cat, dude. PS5, man, the generation for cats. Cats in video games. That looks dope, man. You can see like its insides and stuff. Wonder why. Like, is it a robot cat, but it's like got a holographic skin? I don't even know what's happening. Was the sky holographic and it just busted through? I have no clue. This game just has... I have so many questions for this game and not enough answers. Crazy.
What is that?
Freedom. Our freedom.
Is she a hologram? How is she breathing in space? Like, what is going on? Next on my list for excited games is Kenna. This game looks super cute. Graphics look really awesome. Look at those cute little things.
I know you are kind. You sense the power that flows through this land. Yet, you do not fully understand it.
So apparently this little girl's got some awesome, like, light bending powers.
By the belief that you can help these troubled spirits. But you cannot hide your weakness from me.
I wonder if that's the bad guy talking to her.
You have no power here, Kenna.
Look at that. Graphics look awesome, dude. So that looks like gameplay right there. A lot of these games I'm noticing, the gameplay looks sort of similar to the cinematic cutscenes. Like, it's almost like a seamless transition where you can't even tell what's gameplay and what's cutscene. Boom! Look at that. Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Again, caught my attention, really excited. That's probably a game like I'll pick up and play. And last but not least, I saved this game for last. This is the game I'm most excited for about next gen and the next game that I want to play. And guess what it is? Horizon Zero Dawn 2, baby! Really looking forward to this game, man. This game looks gorgeous, just like the first one. First one had a great story, great graphics, great gameplay.
The old ones perished 1,000 years ago. Their great cities
turned to graves.
Look at how amazing that looks.
In their place.
So many moving parts and particles. Jeez. Yeah, look at how detailed that sand is.
And new dangers.
There she is, man.
I must find a way to stop it. Or it will get worse and worse.
What the hell is that, yo? Frickin' giant snapping turtle. Reminds me of that turtle from Neverending Story.
There's nothing I wouldn't do to save this world. No depth I won't explore.
So, like, the blue robots are, like, her friends now? I don't know, like...
I won't unlock.
Looks dope.
No barrier I won't cross. This mission is mine alone.
Wow.
If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left to stop what's coming.
Hey, old boy's back from the first one, yo. Yeah, boy. Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Oh, these people look crazy.
But whatever comes.
Look at that, riding on freaking giant mammoths.
I will be ready.
Get it! So there you have it, folks. Those are my reactions to the PS5 and some of the games that I'm most excited to play. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button so that I know you guys want to see more of this kind of where I just sit here and just kind of look over stuff. I don't know, get my reactions to things in the game industry. Let me know. I'll do more of these. I finally figured out how to do it. Also, be sure to check out my playlist and check out all my pro wrestling matches and my gaming videos, and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you never miss another upload from me, Chris Evans. Till next time, I'm out.